Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with this card. It's absolutely beautiful. I must say I struggled to cut this out with the die, and I ended up having to use a pair of scissors, as you can see, in a few places. So what I'm going to do on this one is cut the card first, then the designer series paper, and then I've got a doily here behind this corner piece. Love the colouring, absolutely love it, and I love the designer series paper. So, and I put a strip of paper in so you can see, and that's where those yeah, these are where those gems are showing through. Oh wow, I didn't realise it had pushed on that hard, but how sweet is that? So let's get, and these are the basic border dies, and I use the little zigzag one here. So let's see if I can cut this out from scratch now. And I had to place it like all the way down here. So I'm going to use a bit of tape. Keep that in place. I know it'll go through the designer series paper easy enough, but this is quite a thick card, so bear with me, ladies. See how it's not cut quite the way through? So what I'm going to do is do that again. And this time I'm going to use a paper shim. Let me just grab a piece of scrap. So I'm going to use a paper shim in between. Oh, let's see what I've got down here. Just going to use a little strip, see if that helps. So I've just placed that on the top. Oh, wow, that's really stiff. Fingers crossed it's cut the way through. It still hasn't. Look. Oh wait. No, it still hasn't. So let me just take that section off. No, it's not cut through in the centre bit there, so what I can do is just take my scissors. Follow that through. That's definitely not. Cut that. I'm going to try it on the blue in a minute and see if it cuts that out. Because it just might be my cardstock that's too thick. So that's cute, but you can see where I've put that paper. Ow, elbow. I can't pick it up. I've got, my nails have snapped, everything. Let's see if it's just because it's my thick cardstock. It's not help. Doesn't help though. That mat of mine is dipped in the centre, so it's taking away the pressure. Yeah, I think it's cut this one. Yeah, it's cut this one fine. It's just the thickness of my card. Oh, and that's good, isn't it? Washi tape. But that's what it should look like. I suppose I could put that over the top as a layer and then put my DSP. Yeah, why not? I snapped the lid off my glue last night. And that's a borrow. I'm going to put DSP over it so you won't see it anyway. And I'll trim the bottom then. Perfect. Turn my card over and trim off the excess. And I've got my bits that I need. That's to go on the inside of the card. Tiny little bit poking out at the bottom. It's minute, but it's best after trimming it. So that you can see now like that. So I'm going to do the same with my DSP and take that through there. Again, I'm going to use tape. Fingers crossed. Let's not pull this paper too harshly. That's to get that bit. Much better. And then that can get glued. What's wrong with that piece? Why is it so much shorter? Let me grab some more paper. Oh! There we go. Let's cut this to the same width of my card, which is, let's measure and see. 5 7/8. Don't throw that bit because that can go back in there. You can go for the inside of card by 3 7/8. And don't throw that as well. I can use that on a different card. My battery. We'll get there in the end, girls, trust me. Right, let's try that again. We'll get there in the end. If I didn't laugh, I'd cry. There we go. Hey, there we go. It's come off straight away. Toss that in the bin. Where's that piece I've just put in there? There it is. We'll get there in the end, ladies. So it's them border dies. Let's check. Perfect. And I've left myself a little border down the back, so I'm going to pull that out slightly and glue that on. Oops, let's flatten that out. What I might do is just trim that little edge off, or I could even glue that little edge against there. Let's see what it looks like. Oh no, I don't think I'll bother with that. But I'm just going to give this a little trim. So I take that little blue edge off. Perfect. Yay, that's better. Woohoo. We got there in the end. So we've got that nice little border now. We haven't done it on this one, but I wish I had now. And then we've got that beautiful border edge there. So this is, now I'm going to glue my doily up in this top corner. Actually, I might put it down in this one. Yeah, I think I will. Just a few dots, just to help it stay in place. Lovely. And now my images, and I've got a nice piece of designer series paper there because I'm going to use the black ink. Nice and crisp. So much darker ink, and it doesn't stain like StazOn does. Look, see, it's clean, no dirt. And that's the VersaFine Oxide Black. And then I'm going to swap over for my Memento. Just put the lid in this because by the time I finish colouring it'll be so clogged up. Right, now my lady legs. Beautiful. Whoop. And her parcel carrying. Perfect. Love it. There's a little bit of a gap between her skirt and her prezzies, but I'll put a black line in that. In fact, I'll show you how to do that now. Just just take your journaling pen and, you know, just add a bit to it. And I used this Timeless Labels. Perfect. And we want this zoom down. And this is the light fresh fresher. Love this colour. It reminds me of the Purple Posy. Beautiful. And let's do one of the presents while we're here. And a bow maybe on that one. Cute. And oh, I'm just going over with dark. I'm going down all the pleats. Especially give it a darker tone under there. Love it. Shadowing. Oh, and I did her shoes as well in the dark. Cute as a button. Right, now our skin tone. Leave that to dry and then I'll come back. Beautiful. And then you're gonna go where her arms have got the shadow under the boxes, and then back under her skirt. Just keep going back and forth. Lovely. We got the red. And that's the dark real red. Yeah. Perfect. How sweet is that? Love it. And I've got the pumpkin pie. And that's the dark one as well. And, I didn't do any of this, but I'm going to do little polka dots on this one. To give it a little bit of a different vibe. This is the dark mango melody. So cute. And then we've got a little bit of blue going up here. And I got stripes there, and I'm going to continue with stripes there. Just to jazz it up a little bit, make it different instead of just block colouring. And there's no dies. More's the pity, because that would scream great to be cut out. So I'm going to go to my fussy cutting. I'm going to zoom back out so you can see me cut it. So if you have to, like me, and you're not the best fussy cutter in the world, just do it in stages. And if your paper gets in the way, when you come to cut around, get close and then just snip that off. But if you are a good fussy cutter, you can do it all in one piece. But I'm not. So like I say, just do it in stages. I know you get more bits that way, but right, cut that off. And just, like I say, go in, tidy it up. Perfect. And there she is, cut out. Isn't that cute? Like I say, if you want to tidy these bits up, you can. I'm going to pop her on some dimensionals. And grab a small one if I can for her feet. That fits on there just right. Love it. And we want some dimensionals for this. Perfect. Fetch my card base in. And I'm going to have that on a slant this time. With this lovely lady taking her parcels. How cute is that? Get some of these beautiful little gems and put them on the tops of some of the trees that you can see. Whoops. And then get a little dainty one for this one. So there's your gems added. And then I'm going to get my bow maker. And I've got this cute little white ribbon. 1, 2, 3. Cut that and just slide that off. trim that off. I think this was having a card kit once over, if I'm not mistaken. You can decide where you want to put that on her skirt, above there. I'm going to add it on the present there. So I'm going to grab a glue dot. And just roll it till the back comes off. And then roll that in between. Put that down. And just add that on top of the present. That looks so much sweeter. I'm going to grab my Winter Stella. And I'm going to add just around the edges. And just shimmer over some of these trees. To give it some sparkle. Oh yeah, lovely. I don't know if you can see that. Let's give it a nice sparkle. And I'm going to go just down the edge. There we go, it's coming out. And then when that closes, it's got a little sparkled bordered edge. You can just about. So there we go, 2 cards, exactly the same but different. So we moved the bow and we moved the doily from the top corner down to there. And yeah, and I added an extra border in there. I love this one. They're both cute, but this one to me tops that one right off. And if you wanted to go an extra bit of bling, just grab your set, because nobody's counting, are they? Just get your right in the corners on both sides. Just bling that up a little bit. There we go, extra bling. And this is the Delivering Cheer stamp set. Absolutely love it. The only thing is now is getting those stamps back in their place on the grid. Oh, that's stiff. Sorry about the noise. I'm a noisy sod today. Oh, just a few tips on putting it back. And the sentiment, just hold them in place, and then you can put your film back over it. I think that is really cute. Oh, and there's my card base that I had out. So there we go. I'd love to know which one you like the best, and I'd love a thumbs up and a share. That'd be great. There's all those blends we used for this. So thank you for watching. Until next time, thank you. Come by again. Please don't forget to press the bell, like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Till next time, bye.